Ahoy, this is Zdenka. Hohem just released two new gimbals, iSteady MT3 PRO and iSteady MT3. Those are 4-in-1 gimbals that can be used with mirrorless cameras, compact cameras, smartphones, and action cameras. This is a first look video. Let's review all the features and everything you need to know. This video is brought to you by Hohem. Some of you might be wondering right now, why two gimbals? What is the difference? iSteady MT3 PRO is for professional commercial creation. iSteady MT3 is continued model of MT2. It is a budget option for those who just need a gimbal to be used with lighter cameras, smartphones, and action cameras. This is iSteady MT3 PRO. Let's start with this one. The maximum payload is 5.51 pounds or 2.5 kilograms. Here are some popular cameras and lens combos that can be used with this gimbal. The battery life is 23 hours. It's got 4,350 mAh battery. Weight is 1,070 grams and the size is displayed on the screen. The biggest feature of this gimbal is the built-in 2-megapixel AI tracking camera and this removable remote with LCD touchscreen. If you are familiar with the smartphone gimbal iSteady M7, then you already know what it does. It has upgraded accuracy, enhanced performance. It can now track further distances. You can track humans, objects, animals, or any subject. There are 3 ways you can enable tracking. The first one is through touch control. When I swipe right on the remote, I will pull out the tracking camera preview. When I double tap on the screen, a green box appears and it's now tracking. To disable tracking, I just press the side button. The tracker prioritizes faces, but you can track even a hand if you want to. I just double tapped here and now it's tracking my hand. The other way to enable tracking is with gestures. OK sign is for enabling tracking. Show palm to stop tracking. This gesture is to start recording. And this is for reframing the shot. I just show this double L gesture, the light flashes. I move to a new position and show the gesture again to confirm. Reframing also works with a joystick. This is useful when you track an object. Just push the joystick to adjust the frame. The third way of enabling tracking is by pressing the trigger at the back or the side button on the remote. The AI tracking can be customized in the settings. You can choose the preferred AI follow speed. The default is regular. Other options are smooth, which I like, and also fast for fast-moving objects like cars. You can also enable tilt tracking and disable any of these gestures. How precise is the tracking? The remote control range is up to 33 feet or 10 meters, so you can actually go pretty far to control the camera. What I really like is this sling hand grip with remote holder. It's so much easier to have it right here. It makes a big difference. This position is called briefcase mode, and you can also mount it this way to use it as a side handle. The menu on the remote is just simple to use. The first page had the AI tracker preview. The second page has auto motor strength calibration. You can see how the gimbal is balanced, and the gimbal modes are here. Pan and tilt follow, POV, and custom that I really like, as you can enable lock mode here, and you don't have to press and hold the joystick. That's typically what you have to do with other gimbals. Follow speed settings are here, and on third page are roller controls. This is where you can turn on the light and adjust brightness and color temperature. AI tracking settings I already mentioned. The scenario has automatic rotation. You can enable one time or continuous pen rotation and inception mode. panorama is here, 3x3, 180, 360, and 720 VR. You can also program A to B movement. This can also be done directly on the gimbal with these two buttons. And then you have more settings. How is the stabilization? The motor torque is upgraded by 40% and it has iSteady 10.0 stabilization. Here are some shots I filmed the other day outdoors. It's hard to find ground with no snow as we had many snowstorms and really low temperatures this year. I use this camera for YouTube. For those who want to know, it's Sony a7S III. So all my content is filmed in horizontal mode. I know that many of you film in vertical mode as well. This gimbal has second generation 4-step fast vertical switch that allows you to quickly switch from horizontal to vertical filming. This feature has been enhanced from the previous gimbals. When it comes to mounting the camera on the gimbal, it has Arca Swiss mount, so it works with most cages and L brackets without the need of extra adapters. It's got Teflon coating, so balancing the camera is a bit smoother. And I really appreciate this tuning knob that really helps to move the camera back and forth precisely. The follow focus motor is also available. It has 3 speed levels, so you can create focus pull or zoom shots with the settings you prefer. The app to use with this gimbal is Hohem Joy. If you will be filming with an actual camera, you can control the gimbal with a joystick, motion control sliders, or you can also program motion lapses here. If you will be filming with a smartphone, this is the interface you would get. It is the same Hohem Joy as you would use with iSteady M7. I noticed that you can now select different color profiles, including log. You can live stream, take panorama photos, photo mode is here, video, dual video mode, time-lapse, time warp, slow motion, and moment that have pre-designed templates. There are extra filming modes such as dolly zoom or smart motion time-lapse. The clamp is easy to install, just slide it in, and what I like is that you can load it all the way you want. You can use the heavy lenses and filters. There is no limit. Hohem also recently came out with this SSD-01 memory card. It's a very fast card with peak read speeds of up to 2000 megabytes a second and write speeds of up to 1800 megabytes a second. You can charge the phone as you are using it and also plug in microphone. They offer 1 terabyte or 2 terabytes cards. All is linked below. Let's take a look at the second gimbal, the MT3. As I already mentioned, it's a budget option, a continuation of the previous gimbal MT2. The maximum payload is 3.09 pounds or 1.4 kilograms. Battery life is 13 hours. It has 2600 mAh battery. It doesn't have the same LCD touchscreen. It has OLED screen. It can track only humans via AI tracker. With smartphone, you can track objects too, but it has to be done via Hohem Joy app and not the AI tracker. The gimbal is slightly lighter. It weighs 765 grams and it is also a bit smaller. When it comes to controllable angles, I'm going to display the comparison between MT3 Pro and MT3. It is slightly smaller as well. Follow focus motor is not supported for this gimbal. The menu on the display is very simplified. You can change gimbal modes. When you press 3 times, you get to inception mode. To film time lapses, you have to program the A to B movement with these buttons on the gimbal. The wheel controls focus in Hohem Joy app and also the light on the gimbal. So those are 2 new gimbals, but they come in 3 different packages. Again, Hohem is really thinking about different budget options. The most budget-friendly package is the base model iSteady MT3. What is included is the gimbal, quick release plate, phone clamp, action camera adapter, tripod, thumb screws, cables, hex key, and documents. The next package above is iSteady MT3 Pro. It has MT3 Pro gimbal that has removable remote with a touchscreen, quick release plate kit, and the rest of the items that MT3 kit has. The biggest package is the iSteady MT3 Pro kit. It has these extra items: sling hand grip, remote mount, follow focus motor, follow focus cable, focus gearing, rod, and rod holder. I have linked all those packages below for those interested. You can see the pricing in your currency based on where you live. Give it a thumbs up if you found this video informative, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Meanwhile, I'll see you in one of those videos next. Ciao, ahoj!